So how's it going, my nofap and semen retention brothers? Hope everybody's doing well, still retaining. Remember, you guys relapse, doesn't matter, get right back on the train. Alright, so today's video we're going to discuss is escaping the matrix. Now, this topic actually may be confusing to a lot of people on semen retention and nofap. They might have seen a few videos, might have even read some articles about escaping the matrix, not being part of it, not being somebody who's controlled by it. So I'm going to try to make this as in-depth as possible and as easy as it can possibly be for you to actually comprehend the entire topic. Now, when we refer to the matrix, this is what we're actually talking about. I want to say in my opinion, because a lot of people might have different kind of thoughts about this. But to my understanding, this is how it's supposed to go down. So matrix refers to the actual world that we're in, but it refers more to people falling into a trap of following strict rules set up by society that seem to control every single thing that they do. It could be something as little as maybe they see something on TV, they're saying to eat this and not that, they start eating that. It could be something as big as starting a business and something that they know is not really that helpful to other people, but they're still going to do it because just majority of people just feel like it's a good thing, you know, even though they kind of rebel against everything. Hope I'm making sense right now. Like, I really don't want to stray too off into this because it might get a little confusing, but we're here to learn, all right? So majority of people are doing what in their daily lives? They're just going on with it. They're just following society's rules on exactly what to do and how to do it. I am not in any way saying that people on semen retention are people who just rebel against everything that society has in store. No, we're not like that at all. It's just that we are aware. We're a lot more aware of our surroundings. We're a lot more aware of how society expects us to act. We're a lot more aware of ourselves and what we want from our lives. You know, majority of people are just literally robotic. They're just going on with their daily lives. They're going to college, they're getting a degree, and next thing you know, they're just hunting for a job to get. And next thing you know, more than likely, they don't even get it. Unless it's like something huge, like let's say it's a doctor or I don't know, some other kind of profession that literally almost guarantees a job, you know, even sometimes not even that. But this is what the matrix is. It's literally you falling in control of how the world wants you to be, of how they want you to act, of how they want you to do things. But obviously it does not mean that people on semen retention are rebellious or that we do stupid things, you know. But my next point is that we're not afraid to stand out. See, that's the thing. Men on semen retention and nofap, we know already that we stand out from the crowd. We know this because we know that nofap and semen retention brings this kind of aura out from us. Like, it just portrays, it just comes out of our body through our pheromones, through our body language, through our vocal tonality, through all these kind of things. It just bounces off. People can tell right away that, okay, this guy is a little different than the average guy I meet or average person I meet and on a daily basis. You know, this person is either they're just really after their goals, they have a very fixated mindset on what they want in life, rather than that majority of the society who's just blindly just following society's rules and just trying to make every single person around them happy, you know, because they don't want to, they just want to fit in. They don't want to stand out in any kind of way possible. It's not like men on semen retention are attention whores. No, we're not like that at all. All right. If anything, we want the least attention. That, in my experience, that's definitely true. I actually wanted more attention when I was not on this journey and I was just fapping my life away. But as I got on this journey, I'm like, yeah, I don't want anybody to pay attention to me, man. Let me just do my own thing, okay? And I'm just gonna become the best version of myself every single day. But See, things like semen retention, nofap, is actually very frowned upon by people. The people who are stuck in the matrix, who believe that things that are actually harmful for you, like pornography videos, are actually normal. You know, these kind of people, they think that semen retention is a rebellious kind of thing. They think that people who will go on nofap and semen retention are the kind of people who don't really know what they're doing in life. They just feel that they're uneducated, or they don't know what they want in life, or they just want to be part of some certain crowd. I mean, if you're not on semen retention, you're definitely going to feel that way. Okay, you're definitely going to feel like this is just a kind of group that just emerged out of nowhere, and now they're just, you know, they want to fit into their own thing, you know, or they just want to stand out from the majority of the society and they just want attention. Nothing like that, man. It's actually the complete opposite. We just want to focus on ourselves, and we just want to get ahead in life as much as we possibly can. Achieve goals every single day. Set new goals every single day. One other thing that I've learned about the Matrix is that, see, when we go on semen retention, the reason we're so different is because we become a lot more spiritual. People who don't meditate, they're not going to understand this. Okay, so if you don't do things like meditation in a quiet room, if you don't do things like mirror gazing, you're not going to understand why we're so freaking spiritual, and why we talk about having higher vibrations, why we talk about the law of attraction. You're never going to understand that if you're not on semen retention. But once you get on this journey, you actually get to know yourself. You get to discover things about yourself that you were never able to discover before. See, you're just very woke about how society wants you to act. We're just very woke when it comes to how society expects us to treat other people, or how it just expects us to do a certain thing. But we know how to actually do it. You know, we're not just blindly following how they want us to do things. It's not like, once again, I'm saying, we don't rebel against society. I can't stress that enough. But, you know, people in the comment section might say things like that, or, you know, people anywhere, they might say things like, oh, semen retention is weird, nofap is weird, like, why do people even do this, why do guys get on this, you know, oh, they probably got their heart broken, they're going through a bad breakup right now, or they're probably have somebody who cheated on them, you know, stupid crap like that, man. I mean, it is what it is. That's how society is. Okay, see, this is how we know that we're not part of that society. This is how we know, because even though they say those things, what else do they expect from us? They expect a certain reaction, which we never give them, because we remain stoic. You know, a lot of men in general, not even on semen retention nofap, they just like to remain stoic. They want to have that kind of ability to remain stoic, want to move on from a certain situation. Like, if it's a good one, if it's a terrible one, they definitely want to just process it. It happens, moving on. But for majority of the society, this is very difficult to do. Okay, so when we actually do this, we actually are seen as people who are weird, plain and simple, because they're like, how is this person not reacting? But you know, that's how trolls are. That's how a troll does this thing. You know, if you don't give the troll their reaction that they want, what are they gonna do? They're like, oh, whatever. They're not gonna keep going after you. You know, they're like, I can't get this person riled up. I can't get the reaction that I want from them. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go take my loser ass somewhere else to rile somebody else up who's part of the matrix. Okay, which is probably gonna be the next person, because there's a very small handful of men who really understand semen retention and really understand what it's about, why we're on this, why we're different from the majority of the society. And we're not saying we're better, okay? We're, for anybody thinking that right now, we're definitely not saying we are better than you guys, okay? We're not. We're humans just like you. It's just that we found this potential within us that you can find within yourselves as well. But it's just that we took action upon this thing. We took action upon this disciplinary thing, okay? We wanted to discipline ourselves. We wanted to become the best version of ourselves. That's why we got on this. you can do the same thing. But just because you are freaking lazy, just because you can't get through your day without watching at least 10 pornography videos, does not mean that, you know, that we're just better than you, or it does not really mean that we're some kind of arrogant people or anything like that. And it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really mean that even you're a weak person. It's just that we just like to take action. We just like to go forth in our lives and just keep improving. You know, that's the main goal in life, is just keep improving on things that you, all the things that you can possibly think of. Obviously, you can't improve on everything in life. That's impossible. But whatever you're passionate about, that's another thing. A lot of men on semen retention, nofap, have found their true passion by not being part of the matrix, by not just settling for a freaking degree and settling for a 9-to-5 job that they freaking hate. All right? That's the difference between us and you guys. It's literally, for us, we found out it's purpose over everything, man. Purpose is all you really need in life. If you don't understand this concept, more than likely you're not that spiritually within yourself. You don't know who you really are. You don't know what the heck you want in life. You're not really on that level of semen retention. Can you get there? Heck yeah, you can get there, but you're not there yet if you don't understand that purpose is literally life. Okay? Not picking up girls is life, not having sex is life. No, these things are good. You know, they feel good. They may boost your ego time to time. They may boost your confidence. That's a good thing. They might help you get out of your comfort zone, which is also amazing, because that's a stepping stone. Okay, these are little stepping stones to finding your higher purpose in life. Remember, what we discovered is that you are the prize mentality. This is embedded in our heads now. We know this as men who are masculine. We're in the masculine frame all the time. We know how to act around people. We know what the proper things are to tell people, the proper things to say. We know how to react in certain situations. We know that we shouldn't just lash out at somebody who tries to insult us or tries to get under our skin. We know that there's going to be millions of people who's going to try to do that. But we also know that giving into this kind of behavior is not going to bring us any joy. We know that if we actually show them the reaction that they want, we're showing that we're weak. We know this. See, this is how we know. This is how you know that we're a little different. We're just a little more woke. This does not mean we're better, okay? We just discovered this through an entire process of semen retention. Some men, it may take longer to discover this. For some, it might not take as long. All right? The whole law of attraction, the whole vibration thing is just a different level of semen retention, man. It's just a different level of that the modern regular society, part of the matrix, will never ever understand unless they actually take action and they start discovering what the heck semen retention is about. Why the heck do guys actually do it? Why do guys go on nofap? How do guys actually get all these amazing benefits when they're on this journey? Like, is it all hype? It's definitely not all hype. I mean, you guys already know this, especially for those who've been on this journey for a while. You know it's not all hype at all. All right, you know that it's just that we are just so far away from regular society that we just see everything so much more clearly. You know, the whole brain fog thing, that's another benefit that a lot of people talk about on semen retention and nofap. There's no more brain fog. There's so much clarity. We could just see the world through a different kind of lens, man. That's the thing. Okay? And when you understand and when you see through this kind of lens, you actually see, you could just see through people. You could not like visibly can see through people. I mean, you guys should know what I mean. Probably trolls might get at me like that in the comment section, but what I mean is you can tell which people are fake and which people are actually real, which people genuinely want to be your friends, what people genuinely want to help you, what people are actually just there because, you know, you're there for just that time being and they don't need you. That's it. You know, you can just tell what kind of people these are. You get a certain kind of vibration from this kind of person. all these people, there's just vibrations just passing from every single angle, from everybody that you walk across, like on the street, man. Everybody walking across from you on the street, you can feel a certain vibration from this person. You can tell if they're actually happy. You can tell if they're actually frustrated about something. You can tell if they're mad about something. You can tell if they're actually indifferent about something. Now, I actually was able to experience this the other day, and it's amazing. Like, you can just tell. Like, I saw this dude just walking across the street from me, walking his dog, but I can just tell how frustrated he was, man. Like, I just got this crazy vibe off the guy, and I was just like, I actually want to go up to him and be like, dude, what's up? Like, you good? Like, how's everything going? Like, I complete stranger, man. But you just get this kind of crazy vibe off this person. Next thing you know, this is stuff you can't make up, by the way, all right? Like, this guy gets a phone call as he's walking by, and he's freaking screaming on the phone. I have no idea who he's talking to. I don't know if it's his ex. I don't know if it's his mom. I don't know if it's his current girlfriend, his wife, his sister. I don't know. His brother. I don't know. But he's screaming, man. And I'm like, wow. Like this was one of the... I should have probably... If you guys did not see it happen, you're probably not going to believe me right now. Like, I really should have just recorded it. Like, see, that's like a gut kind of feeling that you know that you're right on, but you know, it's just I didn't have the camera at the right time. But that's the kind of amazing power that you get on semen retention, man. You can just get these vibrations off these people, and you're able to tell, like, damn, this guy's so stuck into the matrix right now. He's like not thinking straight. You know that they're frustrated. You know that they're not gonna take whatever situation that's coming towards them. They're not gonna handle it the right proper way. But man, so glad I got on semen retention. So glad I started with nofap and then got into semen retention, because obviously me, I had a problem with watching these pornographic videos, so I had to cut that off. That's why I started with nofap. But if you guys want, you can start off with semen retention as well. Doesn't matter. But man, this journey has really changed a lot, man. Like, I really feel like a completely different person than from my first video that I ever made on the channel. The first few videos that I've made on this channel, I just feel completely different. I can just tell different things from different people now. Like, it's literally one of the superpowers that people talk about. You know how people say superpowers like attract any girl when you're nofap semen retention. That's not really a superpower. That's just you being confident in that situation. This is literally a freaking superpower. I'm not saying I'm Superman or anything like that, but everybody gets a different kind of gift, man. But this kind of gift, I feel like everybody on nofap and semen retention will get eventually. I'm gonna come across so many people in your life, and even people that you actually thought you were connecting with, you're gonna find out next thing you know, you're like, this person's actually fake. They're not really into like my life. They're not really part of it. You know, they're just there for that time. Now that time has passed, and now, you know, remaining stoic, and now we're just moving on. You can just tell right off the bat, man. So remember, it's escape all this matrix, man. Just start getting on semen retention. Take it seriously, guys. Okay, don't just think of it as something as, okay, I'm gonna relapse today, you know, next week I'm gonna go for an entire week, I'm gonna relapse again and go. No. You really got to be disciplined on this. The more disciplined you become on this, in my opinion, the more benefits you're going to get, and the quicker you're going to get these benefits as well. Remember, no PMO, no porn, masturbation, orgasm, none of that. No edging either, okay? Stay away from edging. Don't be looking at a female in the street for a very long time, because you're going to more than likely end up fantasizing about her. Don't be looking at pictures on Instagram or any other social media platform for a very long time. You're going to end up fantasizing about that as well. Alright guys, if you guys actually enjoyed this video, which I hope you guys did, and I hope you guys learned something about how these people in the matrix are just being robotic, and how you being on semen retention nofap are on your way to greatness, because you're on a completely different level. But if you guys did enjoy it, hit the like button down below. If you guys are not already, please subscribe to my channel, man. I would highly appreciate it. And if you guys ever want, you guys could check out articles that I have on Patreon page for you guys related to everything revolving around nofap, semen retention, God, law of attraction. If you guys have questions about anything related to these topics as well, you guys can email me. All right, email me, and I'll even send you my number via email. We can get a little personal and talk on the phone. If you guys have comments about or suggestions for future videos, leave that in the comment section below, guys. All right, man. Let's be our own heroes.